It is time. New sponsors. Let's see what happens. Shout out to all the Patreon members for always supporting the channel. You guys are the absolute best. If you don't see your name and you know you're a Patreon member, it's because of the new month. And the payment just has to go through so I can put your name, or for them to put the name back on the list, because I just take screenshots, of course. And let's get into it, guys. A bunch of you left comments in the previous video. Also, shout out to anyone who noticed in the thumbnail that I put Kansas in the thumbnail instead of Chicagoland. That was by accident, but in a funny way, it was kind of because Kansas and Chicagoland at this time, during, this time, early 2000s, were essentially the same track. They were so similar. But let's not waste any time. Let's get right into it. Thank you guys, everyone, for subscribing, watching, liking, commenting, and everything. And let's get into it. So, shop editions, first of all. Most of you, pretty much all of you, said wait. There is no reason to do any shop editions right now. Need more income. So, we're going to wait on the shop edition. We do have it open, but we have to wait. Let's go to the sponsorship right away. And here's what you guys picked. So, for primary, what do you guys think you guys picked? Do you guys think you picked the Aaron's Rent? Well, I'll be honest, no. Most of you guys did not pick Aaron's Rent. All Pro and 76. So, Aaron's Rent, with the 1.45 million bonus, financially, that would be, I think, after the math was calculated, that is the biggest, earner. So, if we were able to hit average finish in 5th, average star in 10th, and rank 5th in points, then we'd be able to do that. But you guys did not like it because of the average finish in 5th place and the ranking 5th in points, because it's very on edge. So, for example, like I said, and like you guys said, if you don't hit all three, if you are not ranked 5th in points, you don't hit all three, you get nothing. No income. Way too big of a risk. 76, finish in 5th place. You guys were also not that big of a fan of this, because in the comments you guys were saying that it's just a little bit too unrealistic to be hitting 5th all the time, and it's just not, you're not in that comfortable position yet, essentially. So the overwhelming consensus was all pro. Finish in 10th place. It is the lowest earning in terms of the bonus, but it's the safest in terms of I should finish 10th, and you will get enough money. It might take a little bit longer to get, the car to be right where you want it to be, but all pro is the way to go. So, for primary, it is going to be all pro. And that will actually allow us to run more black and yellow paint schemes, because that is just kind of how it is. The 76 logo was really annoying, and that all pro logo I definitely do like, to be fair. Now, if we're going for aesthetic on the paint scheme, you'd want to go with Goodyear here. But let's go through the options. So Goodyear was qualifying 5th, 76 was qualifying 10th, and Mbna was the kind of in-between one, where it's average start in 5th. So it gives you that leeway in case you don't qualify in 5th. I was a little bit surprised by this one. I thought most of you would go with Mbna, but most of you said Goodyear. So we are going to be going with Goodyear. That puts a lot of pressure on myself, because I'm going to have to qualify in 5th every race. Now, I can do it, but I'll be honest, for me, I really was hoping you guys picked Mbna, because it's not that big of a difference, 80,000 and 323 compared to 76 and 305. And it gives me that leeway of, let's say we go to a track where I qualify 6th or 10th or 15th. Well, it gives me that leeway of, as long as the average start is 5th, then I'll still get paid. And so, but no, you guys want stress on my heart. So Goodyear it is. I will be trying really hard in qualifying. I don't think we're going to hit this every single time. Not until next season. I think next season, yes, we could qualify in the top 5 every time, but this season I still think it will be a struggle. My heart rate will be through the roof. It is Goodyear. And I think that stays the same. We had Goodyear as the secondary before. Associate, this one was overwhelmingly one choice. Mbna. You guys all picked Mbna. Finish ahead of Rusty Wallace. Number 1, you guys said for entertainment purposes, because it always gives me a reason to beat Rusty Wallace. And number 2, because you guys were noticing that we were beating Rusty Wallace the majority of races. It is the highest paying of the 3, and you guys want Mbna. So that is what we're going to use. And aesthetically, I really like how this car is turning out with all pro, Mbna, and Goodyear on the car. For the team and the driver, it is not really a big deal who we choose. Most of you guys said either Goodyear or Mbna, so we are going to go ahead with Mbna because it pays the extra $4,000. So that'll be on the side of the car. And then for the driver, you guys said Goodyear. Again, all the same, but just for the aesthetic reasons, you guys wanted the, you know, the team together. So essentially the entire rear of the car is Goodyear and Mbna with All Pro as the primary. So those are the new sponsors. You have Goodyear and Mbna as the associates and the secondary and the driver and the team, with the primary being All Pro. In the body department, we can't do anything in the chassis or the engine. Those are being worked on, but in the body, it is time to build a new one because we just had that downforce upgrade, and so we are going to let this one simmer a little bit, but not too long, because I do need a pretty good body. We don't really have one yet. If you take a look, it's that 70-70, which is our best, and the next one is a little bit of a drop off, and so we want to be in the 70s mostly. So we're not going to go with the 9-race one, but we are going to go with the 6-race generic. Build that for $188,000. We can't do anything else. Everything else is being repaired or, you know, built or overhauled and stuff like that, so nothing else there. And now let's go to a track that I am worried about. New Hampshire has always been a track where on these games I suck and I am worried. The paint scheme, I think for the first race with the new car, it should probably be some version of a yellow or a black. The black one actually looks pretty sick, I'm not gonna lie. But black on black, yeah, no, I like it. Black on black, we're gonna run that. And let's go to New Hampshire and see what we can do. I think we are top 5 in points. This intro has been way too long. I apologize already. Let's go to qualifying. Guys, let me know in the comments, should we make the lines, you know, the lines around the car that are white, should we make them yellow? I think it would really fit the car because of Goodyear and All Pro. If we make them yellow, I think we're looking at a pretty nice car, to be honest. All right, here we go in qualifying. I like the way the car feels. I have it set up to be a little bit snug so I can enter the corners. Lap 1 will be the banker lap. We have to qualify in 5th. Remember, at least 5th to get a pretty big bonus for our car, and we need to build up money for the shop edition. So these next few races are going to be really, really important. Completely messed up turn 3 and 4, but we're just going to get a run off the corner and set up lap number 2. I'm going to shut up so I can focus. Never mind. We're second. That was an awful lap. I wasn't even pushing it. And we are in second, and I've completely messed up 1 and 2 a little bit as I overdrove the corner. We can get pole here. I just need to not mess up 3 and 4. Going with the snug approach has definitely helped, just because I can enter the corner. See? You just send it in there. That's going to be pole position. That's how you nail turns 3 and 4. And it is going to be pole for the first time with our new car. 26.593. Again, let's not get excited. The race is very different. They can outbrake me into the corners. We're going to have to be careful. I think last time we raced in New Hampshire, I got dumped. So let's see how this goes.
Joe Moore and Barney Hall welcoming you to Loudon, home of the New Hampshire International Speedway, for today's New England 300. What can we expect to see today, Barney?
This is a tough track for a lot of drivers. These long straights allow the cars to build up a lot of speed before some hard braking going into the flat corners.
The All-Pro bumper-to-bumper car will retain its sponsorship for another contract.
You know, with that car's success this year, who wouldn't extend a sponsorship deal? They'd be crazy to pull out now.
After finishing second twice to Dale Earnhardt Jr. for the Busch Series Championship, Kenseth beat him out for Rookie of the Year in 2000.
And he did it without qualifying well. Despite only 2 top 10 starting spots, he posted a 14th place points finish and a win and 11 top 10s.
So far, this has been a year to forget for Jack Sprague.
Yeah, I have been surprised to see him run so poorly on these tracks. I can only imagine how he feels.
Gentlemen, start your engine.
Well, we have to keep an eye on Rusty Wallace. There he is. He's in P5. A little bit better than I expected, to be honest. Was not expecting Rusty Wallace to be in 5th. We're going to know exactly how this race is going to be very early on. So again, oh, there's contact behind us. Don't really know what's going on there. But we will know very early on how this race will go just by the entry of the corners. You can see we could get big launches off, but they can outbrake me. They can outbrake me by a lot in the entry of the corners. And it's just because I have the car set up to be snug, and I need it to be set up that way so I can not get loose and not wreck. So it's just the sacrifice I have to make. So I have to back up the corners. You can see I'm entering all the way down here just to try and make the corners, and I'm racing in a camera view I don't want to race in just because I have to be aware of where everyone is. And it's already getting a little bit difficult. Why is Rusty Wallace so quick? He should not be that quick. See, I tightened up the car and it's still a little bit iffy on exit. But if we could just enter the corner right on the bottom, the exit will be better. So we're going to force Gordon high and then just enter bottom. Let him go high. Don't even worry about him. Just drive it onto the apron if we can. Just focus on ourselves. And then we will drive up off the corner and clear. So that's the line I got to keep running. Just to protect, because we got dumped last time we were here. Just to protect. Don't let them get to the bottom, and I've missed turn 3 and 4. This track is so challenging. Alright, this is going to be a defensive race. I think you could see just Ricky Rudd's pulling away from us. I've run a few good laps, and it doesn't matter. There goes Junior on the outside. We clear back on exit. So I'm just going to have to keep defending. This is going to be one of those IQ races. I can't be stupid. We all know how difficult it is for me to not be stupid. I'm one of the dumbest mofos out here in the world. And, you know, there's a beautiful saying in racing. Just get what the car gives you. Don't try to get what the car doesn't give you. Just get what the car has. Get all out of it as you can, but don't overdrive it. Just take what it gives you. And I cannot do that. I willingly just try to overdrive the car. So this is that defensive race that we're talking about where I struggle so much, where I just try too hard to defend. If we just run this bottom lane and defend and just, you know, mind our own business, it will be okay. I just don't know if I can do it. And the good news is Rusty Wallace is dropping back a little bit. He has dropped back to, looks like 7th or 8th, which is good. Remember, the new goals: beat Rusty Wallace in the race and finish 10th, at least 10th. There is no average finish, so we have to finish 10th every race. Average finish does not matter. I must be really slow. We're over 3.5 seconds behind Ricky Rudd. And just by looking at the field behind us, they're kind of all stacked up. I know we have a gap every time we exit, but I think I'm slowing them down a lot on entry and into the center. So this is going to be tough. When do we pit? That's a massive question. Do we short pit? Do we not short pit? Do we just stay out in front? I mean, short pitting is usually the answer. I still have to figure out the fuel mileage here. It's a 75-lap race, which means if you get to lap 30, what is it, 36, 37, you can make it on one stop, which we're definitely not going to. If you want to break up a 75-lap race into 2 stops, we want to pit around lap 25? Yeah, 25, 50, 75. So 25 is what we're looking at. We're probably going to get halfway on fuel around lap 15 or 16, so we could probably get to lap 30, but we might short pit here. But then again, the pit road, oh, I forgot. There's usually, there could be a caution at New Hampshire because of that pit road. We always see it. So I don't think, I can't short pit. Because if we short pit and go a lap down, it's over. Oh my God. Whoa, that entry. Oh. It's going to get worse and worse. I'm tight off the corner. And that's probably going to let Mark Martin go. We're going to fall back. The car's starting to get really tough to handle. This is a terrible situation for us. This is just horrible. Because, oh my God, the tires are falling off the cliff. But the worst part is we can't short pit because there is a somewhat of a pitting bug. Oh, this is going to be awful. Oh, yep. I knew that was going to happen. Oh, there's just no way. There's no way to do. Okay. Thank you, Junior, for taking the bait. That's going to be damage. Oh, God. Honestly, it's probably a good thing. There's no way to stop it once the tires start to go. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Jesus Christ. What is this car when the tires... I have it set up tight. I can't tighten it more than I have. This is ridiculous. Oh, my Lord. Okay. This is going to be a tough race. Thank you, Dale Earnhardt Jr., for saving us, bringing out the caution. But, man, we're going to have to fix that damage. We are going to have to come down pit road. And this is just going to be... Is everyone pitting? I mean, I'm pitting no matter what. Yeah, everyone's going to pit. So, here's the problem, though, guys. So, on the green flag stops, as you guys know, there is a bug where there will be one guy that will hit that inside wall when they pit. We don't have good fuel efficiency. So, even if I run all the way, I think we could get trapped a lap down. Plus, the last 7 laps of this run is hell. The car, it falls off it falls off Mount Everest. You are at the top of Mount Everest, and then you just you skydive. That's essentially what the car does. It's bad. So I don't really know what to do. That's a good pit stop, by the way. Oh, you're gonna box me in, and that cost us 3 spots. Whatever. But yeah, this is gonna be rough. We are back to P10. I don't see Rusty Wallace in front of us, so that's good news. We're still in front of Wallace, but I don't know what to do, guys. I knew this race would suck, and it is currently sucking. And I just don't know what to do. The next 15 laps will be fine. It's the last 10 laps of the run where I'm going to absolutely cry and beg for fresh tires, and I can't, because if I short pit, we'll go a lap down. Caution will come out, and then we're screwed. This is where maturity comes in. I gotta be mature, and I just gotta focus right here. And I'm not even driving the car hard, so like it's not like I could just back off and save my tires. It doesn't really matter. I'm already just like being careful with it, so we're just gonna have to put our heads down, get to work, pass some guys, reverse side draft. That's gonna help. Alright, I'll just enter down low and clear you later. Well, let's just keep up with these guys. Try to gain a few spots before our tires start falling off the cliff. Stay in the top 10. That's vitally important. Why did Stanton Barrett stay out? What kind of pit strategy you want? 1 by 1, baby. 1 by 1. Are we clear of Ward Burton? Yes, we are. In the P7. Building that gap. We just got to build a gap to 10th. I'm not really focused anymore on the guys in front. I think it's very clear we do not have a strong enough car to finish in the top 5. But let's build a gap to Rusty Wallace, Jeff Burton, and essentially 10th place. Just build a gap to 10th place. Give us some leeway so I can survive in the last 10 laps of this run. The damage is affecting us. It's affecting us. So I don't know if you guys can see. Yeah, it's blocked. But the rear and the middle of the rear and the right rear both have a little bit of damage. Keeping an eye on Jeff Burton, trying not to let him hit me, and he's going to pass me around the outside. So the rear end has a little bit of damage, causing the car to be a little bit looser than normal. And I'm already feeling the after effects of it. Nah, we got to be smart here. I can't battle these guys. I can't. I'm just going to wreck again. I can't do it. So we're just going to let Jimmy Johnson go here and try to find a spot where we can run. Because we're at the fall off point. We are at the fall off point where it's going to start getting really difficult. I don't think we can finish 10th. I don't think we can do it. I'll keep trying, obviously. This is absolutely brutal. It's fine on fresh tires, and then the tires wear out, and it's done. It's just done. We're not. I mean, we still have to run like another 12 or 15 laps. Oh my lord, this is gonna. There's no way I don't wreck. There's no way. There's no way. I can't do this. I cannot do this. I don't want you to be my rival, Junior. But listen, I can't enter the corner like everyone else. Okay? I am handicapped. You have taken a limb off of me. I am walking around without a right leg. I'm trying to enter the corner without a right leg. My right leg has been amputated, and you guys have both legs, and you can drive into the entry of the corner. I have to hop, skip, and doodly-doo into the corner, okay? This is not fair. This is like the Olympics, but I don't have a right leg. I should be in the Paralympics, in the Special Olympics. I should be competing with other, people that have, unfortunately, do not have right legs. What is this? Why am I at a disadvantage like this? Why am I talking about Paralympics too? Those guys are incredible. You know how incredible it is to be an athlete and like not have a limb? That's insane. Okay, refocus. Refocus. Just focus on the entry of the corner. Don't get loose. Just don't care about anyone else. Just drive. Just drive. We'll be okay. We will be. We're not gonna be okay. I have no hope. This is disaster. All right, we're changing the goal, guys. Top 10, no. That is not happening. We're not gonna make the money. I think it's like 280,000 or something like that. We're not getting it, okay? So let's forget about that money. It is what it is. The new goal is just finish ahead of Rusty Wallace. I can't lose too much. That if we didn't finish ahead of Rusty Wallace and didn't finish in the top 10, that's like what, almost 500,000 in terms of lost revenue for the team. So yeah, he's there. He's behind us. He's in 16th, 17th, about 5 cars behind us. So that's the goal. This has been going well. We're on lap 44, so we're about 20 laps into the run. Only a few more laps till we pit, but again, we have to stretch it as far as possible because of the fear of that caution. It's very, very likely that someone hits the inside wall and brings out the yellow. So we simply cannot pit. We have to run it as far as we can and see where it takes us. 4.2 left I'm backing up the corners tremendously because we just got to stay in front of Rusty Wallace, and he's not looking very good right now. So this is going well. And there goes there goes Jeff Burton. So Jeff Burton has pitted lap 45. The window is open. You can run 30 laps on fuel, so he can make it to the end. And now let's see what happens. Now we hope for the caution, essentially. We are hoping for a caution so we don't got to worry about that issue, and there are a good amount of cars on pit road. So pit stops have started. What the?
Be careful, you're using up those tires.
Excuse me? What just happened? Did I just get wrecked by a lap car coming out of pit road? Did that? Wait, I need to show me a good replay. He just shoved me straight off the track. He just shoved me straight off the track. I wasn't even in the first 2 lanes. I'm going to keep my calm. Was that the 58 car? Who was that? Whoever it was, not this race, but in a future race, I'm going to send that car triple flipping into the fence, possibly into the grandstands, where I hope the fans do not get hurt and they probably just abort. Or maybe I'll send him to the infield. The infield is safer. I will send him to the infield, triple flipping, barrel rolling. What? I just got obliterated entering the corner. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. I entered the corner, and I got obliterated. Absolutely obliterated. Wasn't even on the bottom of the track. Was leaving a ton of room. And I got smacked like a straight slap in the face, like I'm in the slap fighting championship. I got smacked into oblivion. And now we have a ton of damage. We are probably like in 25th. What has happened? There's a ton of cars a lap down. We're in 18th. Okay. All right. I need to regroup because my mind is I'm genuinely ticked off. All right. Let's all cross the start finish line. Okay, we're all checking up. Hold on. Gonna back out. Oh, he's right behind me. It was the 29, 26, whoever it was. It was the 26. He's right behind me. I'm gonna absolutely obliterate him next time I see him. But we have some work to do. Sorry. Okay, hold on. Pause. We need to see the race situation because there are a lot of cars a lap down. Where's Rusty Wallace? That's what I need to know because right now that's the only goal that we're dealing with, and he is not in front of us. We are lap 53. It looks like Rusty Wallace is lap down. Yes, he is. Rusty Wallace is a lap down in 27th. That's the good news. So let's just finish this out and end this thing because this has been a track and a race I just want to forget. I don't want to be here anymore. I am tired. I am angry. I've been obliterated every sense of the word. Let's go. We could get into the top 10 maybe. It's just that I don't know who's in the top 10 right now because the field has been really spread out. We got a bunch of lap cars. We're in 13th right now with approximately 20 cars ahead of us. So I do not know where everyone is. Dale Earnhardt Jr. and Michael Waltrip are both on the lead lap. I got to take advantage of the fresh tires while I can, and it's a little bit of a shorter run. It's only like 22, 23 laps to the end. Why? I'm giving you so much room. Why are you peasants so annoying? Why? I'm leaving you 4 lanes. There's 2 lanes above you. There's 2 lanes. Go up the track. Calm. Stay calm. Ugh. I got so much damage on this car, man. Oh my god. The rear deck lid is damaged. I know you guys can't see it coming to the camera, but the rear deck lid is damaged. The right rear is damaged. The rear bumper is damaged. The right side, the left front, the front bumper, the right front. Oh my god, why are we pitting? What is wrong with you people? What kind of oh, we're in the top 10. They didn't pit. We're in the top 10. Okay. This has taken an unexpected turn. Don't slide up the track. We're racing Michael Waltrip for 10th. That is the guy we are racing. Don't worry about anyone else. We are racing Michael Waltrip for 10th. Let's get in front of him. Try to put a few cars between us and him. Rusty Wallace, Sterling Marlin, all a lap down. Matt Kenseth, I don't know. I don't know if Matt Kenseth is on the lead lap. The 42 of McMurray, I'm guessing, is probably a lap down. You will see here in a second. Yes, he is. He's a lap down. So, Bobby Labonte in the 18. We're not going to catch him. He's on the lead lap. Matt Kenseth is on the lead lap. And then Michael Waltrip is the guy we are racing. We need to protect this 10th spot. 15 laps to go, and somehow, some way, we would have had the perfect result after this just absolute hell of a race. Okay, this is good. Oh, this is good. Michael Waltrip's stuck back there. We're pulling away. I don't need to race anyone in front of me. I don't. Rusty Wallace is a lap down. Jeff Burton, I think, is a lap down. We're not going to catch Kenseth or Labani. I didn't even mean to get underneath Wallace. We just get such good runs off the corner. It's time to chill. It is time to relax. We have a 1.5 second gap over Michael Waltrip. We're just sitting here. I'm not. 12 laps. Let's get this over with, please. Ooh, Mark Martin blew an engine. That's P9. Oh, yes. Mark Martin, I'm so sorry. But thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, that gives us breathing room. Because Michael Waltrip just got around some lap cars, and now he is right there. But that helps. Is Kurt Busch in the lead lap? Please say no. Oh, you got to be kidding me. He's on the lead lap. Never mind. I did not realize Kurt Busch was on the lead lap. So there's still a possibility here, as we fall backwards and the tires continue to wear, that Michael Waltrip and Kurt Busch get around us and take away our top 10. It just never ends. I don't want this stress anymore. I'm tired of stress with Arsenal, with this. Come on, man. Why? Can I just be happy once? Can I just please be happy? Please, Kurt. Just leave me alone. Well, to be fair, Michael Waltrip's actually falling back. So, just don't hit me. If you want to pass me, go around the outside. Be a gentleman, please. Thank you. Just go up there. I'm not gonna let you go technically, but I'm not gonna hit you. All I ask is don't hit me. That's all I ask. Just the last 4 laps. Just let me please get to the finish line in the top of them. Please. I'm so tired. This race has taken years off my life. Oh, Kurt Busch hit the wall. He hit the wall. We're free. Well, to be fair, Michael Waltrip's all the way back anyways. He's 3 seconds behind. Okay, just 2 more laps. I can relax. Oh my God. What a race. Every time I see New Hampshire, man, I just get nervous because I know we are in for an absolute we're in for hell. I mean, this is my own personal hell right here. It's New Hampshire International. What is it called? New Hampshire Speedway, New Hampshire International Raceway, New Hampshire whatever the heck your name is. Oh, final lap. It's almost over. Just one more time in a turn 1. I've been flicking the left thumbstick all over the place trying to enter that corner because of how loose my car still is on entry, even though I've tightened it a bunch. And final time through 3 and 4. The checkered flag for whoever won. We'll figure out in a sec. One last little slide in a 3. Somehow, I don't know how, but somehow we've achieved all of our objectives for the new sponsors. Get me out of that track. I want to leave the state. I don't want to be there anymore. Tony Stewart, Jeff Gordon, Ryan Newman, your top 3. Get me out. Get me out of here. Look at that. We got everything. How much? Previous bank 1.12, right? 1.12 million? Yeah, 1. Okay, so essentially we go from now I think gaining around 600,000 per race to did we get everything? Yeah, 600,000 per race to around 1 million per race. So with 1 million per race, I'll take that. I will take it. That should be enough. That should be enough to get everything we need. We need a little bit more for the shop editions. So we're not going to do that quite yet. Next up will be Pocono. I like that track. Thank you. I like Pocono in this game. That's it for me, guys. I'm sweating. I'm stressed. I never want to do that race again. Let's quickly check where we are in the standings. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe. Comment down below. Are we still 5th? No. A 10th place finish does not put us in 5th. So good thing we didn't do the package deal because we would have gotten nothing. We are 20 points behind Ryan Newman and around 32 behind Jeff Gordon for 4th. So yeah, good call on not doing the package deal because we would have got nada, 0, nothing. So that is good, even with a 10th place finish. Take care of yourselves. Enjoy the rest of your day. I will see you guys tomorrow. I never want to see New Hampshire again, even though I know it's probably we're going back to New Hampshire in like 6 races time, whatever. Take care of yourselves. Enjoy the rest of your day. Peace out.